Farmers market is a place where Missoulians gather, local vendors, growers,
Produce,
sell produce,
flowers,
flowers,
herbs.
herbs, things that we grow here locally. Um,
The farmers market is a great place to come and meet people and experience all of Missoula. It's fabulous. All the fresh produce is great things to come down and see. And
I've been selling down here at the farmers market probably for 20 years now, and I don't think I make that much money selling. It's definitely more families. You get to see kids grow up here. I go home every week with more local produce, more things from the market, do trades with people, but it's more of a social gathering than it is a food outlet. But everybody goes home with a bag full of local foods, traveled a few miles, very little oil invested in it. So it's nice for the local economy, and it's such a social gathering. So market is bringing the best chefs in town in, getting their food here. You got great bakers in here, but all walks of life come together here at the farmers market. Everything from the Hmong families, the Russian families, the different produce and things. But I don't think you can beat our farmers market. Whether you go to Portland or Ithaca, New York, we've got one of the best markets out there.
Well, the two ladies that started it, Mavis McKelvey and Chinwan Reinhardt's idea was to make available locally grown and or gathered produce. And this is how it started. And it's grown to the point that if you grow it and you raise it in western Montana, it's acceptable into the market. Now, I know we've got some flowers in some glass vases there, and people want to buy the flowers and take the glass vase along. That's not allowable. They are allowed to buy the flowers, but we are not allowed to sell the vases.
I was new to Missoula, and my friend was fairly new to Missoula, and we had come from places where there had been markets, and we were aware of the distance. Food came from long distances, and obviously loses nourishment along the way. And so we were aware that many backyard gardeners and small farmers had surpluses, and so we thought, wouldn't it be a good idea if they could sell this to city people in town who need homegrown, nutritious food. So that's the simple origin of the market.
we've been doing this for a couple years now. This is our second year. Been pretty busy down here. Met a lot of cool people. Um, Sold a lot of flowers, and just enjoyed hanging out with people from Missoula. Seen a lot of people I know, a lot of people I haven't met, but we're enjoy being here.
Yep.
I'm a chef down at the Iron Horse. I'm the head chef. We love to come to the farmers market every week and buy different things to run different specials.
We sell vegetables. A lot of the Hmong people are from Laos, and that's what they did in Laos. And so when they came over to the United States, they kind of kept with that culture. And so a lot of our Hmong families here in Missoula, we sell vegetables and grow big gardens.
The kind of people that come here are a varied cross-section of Missoula. We have University of Montana students come here. We have the older folks come, and our great middle class. So we have a representation of a cross-section of Missoula that come here. Have to be local. It all has to be raised in western Montana and sold by the person that produces it. So again, we have a large Hmong population, and They probably comprise at least 40% of our market, and the rest are the small backyard gardeners. They call me the Missoula Farmers Market Master, and I have 3 assistants, and we just oversee placing people in spaces to sell and to settle any arguments among customers and vendors, which are very few and varied, but just to oversee the running of the market and make sure there are no problems.
This is our 35th year. The market opened originally in 1972, and we started coming to the market in 1973, and we have been here every year since then. I'm not really sure. I think there were maybe there were 15 vendors if there were a bunch. To give you an idea, the first year, my gross income in 1973 from the farmers market was $55. That was my gross income. The 3 of my children were home. I took my 3 children, my wife and myself out for dinner, and it cost the entire $55. Well, I can't speak for any other vendor. It has changed considerably by, just looking at the number of vendors that are here. A couple of years ago, that isn't true today, right and now, but a couple of years ago, I think at one time we had 160 vendors one Saturday. And but the thing is, a competing market has opened up down by the Clark Fork River, and which has drawn some of the vendors from here down there. Of course, they sell a different kind of a product too. What has really helped the market is the influx of the Hmong community. The Hmongs are very definitely very, very excellent gardeners, and you can see that. All you have to do is look, and you can see they're excellent gardeners.
I think it's an important part of our city, kind of as a culture. It kind of helps define our city a little bit. It's something that a lot of people in this town look forward to every week. So it's kind of it's a pretty important part of the city.
Fun extracurricular. I think it's a great place for families to get together and come down and meet up. And of course, my family is all down here working, and so it's nice opportunity for me to come down and see my family because we don't get to see each other much during the week.
Well, I think it's one of the institutions, Missoula. People come down not only to buy, but to socialize and meet friends and have coffee and maybe pastry. And I think most of Missoula recognizes it as something that they would hate to lose. It's a valuable asset to the city and to the north end of Higgins Street.
I hope it means that the community has a better health, because I think we need the vitamins and minerals that come from a product that is picked the day before. I think human health is very dependent on what the human eats.
It's a sense of culture for me. I mean, because a lot of people, they don't know much about gardens and stuff like that, but in my families, they kind of have all that knowledge, and so they're used to growing all those gardens.
It's a nice variety.